No, that's
Are we going live now?
No, not yet.
When?
In a second.
But Mao.
It takes a second.
Okay. But Mao,
No.
is it this one? Do I have to click on this one?
Yes, it's that one.
Okay. Can we put that somewhere else, like here, so it's not tapping?
Okay. You want to go live?
Yeah.
Hey guys!
I don't even hear it, so I'm not even sure if I'm
well,
on the
the
right
thing
rhythm.
is, I can actually see it bubble up and down.
Oh yeah, that's
so
true.
if you guys come from press record that stopped 2 seconds ago, welcome.
Well, more like 2 minutes. Hi, press record.
Well, the thing is, you actually had set up the stream before.
Yes, I did.
This morning,
Yes.
and normally I do it when I set up everything. And I'm not sure if it is because YouTube is just having issues, but for some reason her thing didn't want to run.
Yep.
I was trying to go live and didn't want to do it.
It's like, we hear you. I know you're there.
Yeah, I might have by accident clicked on some stuff. What was I saying? Oh, so I made a new one and that works. So hopefully you guys have no problems.
What the hell?
I think that is the TARDIS under the light stand downstairs.
Yeah. Just wanted to say we started the pizza party.
Oh, I'm so glad you came home half hour before because I was shaking. And you can probably tell that I am not feeling all that well. I've been sort of absent kind of from the vlogs because my throat started hurting.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I started getting a headache. And today I now also have
Yeah.
sniffles. My sinus parts are
Sniffles,
closed.
you're so cute sometimes.
I call it sniffles.
Yeah, it's nice.
So prepare for sneezing. I have done that actually when I was setting up.
What is
Coughing sometimes. Me sounding very nasal. And depending on how it goes, I hope that I can make it for at least an hour. So guys, welcome to our Friday night Nerdish Live. We actually have, or Sara actually made sure that we had
a beard.
What?
I have a beard.
That's more like a. That's not a beard. That's more like a goatee.
Well, it goes all over.
Oh, okay.
Anyways, it's not a hoodie,
We actually
and
have
I
a,
think you mean the
guest
thing
plant.
underneath. It's the Westeros. There's at least a Lannister and a Stark, and it's called Targaryen. Wait, Baratheon. And I think it's in the style of Harry Potter. It's one of the
Show your
Tinker
boobs
shirts.
off.
Yeah, come on. Here are my boobs. And what's on here, that's kind of... I always think it's like branches of
It looks like
tree or
branches to me.
something.
That's at least. Well, it looks like twigs and tree parts. Yeah.
Twigs. I'm a twig.
Yeah.
I wish. Anyways.
Well, I mean, other than that, I'm doing pretty good.
It's kind of a mix.
I'm not complaining. I'm still surviving. It's just like
Yes.
I'll just have problems
Let's
this
give
thing.
him those 2 minutes of complaining and sneezing.
I will complain the entire way through,
Yes,
so don't
I
worry.
know.
I will make sure
Anyways,
that's my 2 minutes.
we are having a guest from the UK today, and I know he's traveling. And by the way, I think you made him sick because he just wrote that he's getting sick.
I don't know how.
Transatlantic non-touchy sickness, something like that. Should we call him?
Here's the thing. I need to set it up first.
All right, he needs to set it
So
up.
you guys will not. You will hear me talking to him preemptively, so I can set up the thing properly before he goes in.
Okay.
Here he goes. I'm trying to call him now. Keep them entertained.
I keep you entertained. So, yes, it's actually a mashup between Hogwarts and Westeros. So I totally love it, but it's probably like 2 or 3 years old now.
You should
Because
probably unplug your earplug.
Oh,
Hi, Seven.
so they are talking.
I'm giving you
this is so
sec.
weird, guys. All right. Simon is in the UK right now, so it should be something like 11ish, right? But wait, we haven't started yet. You are not on the screen yet, so.
Okay, 1 sec. I'm going to set you in there.
Do you have the URL for the stream?
Here goes. Here is.
The stream.
You're now live on screen.
Oh yeah, there he is.
So it's going to be
Hi.
very weird because last time we had Michelle, a friend of ours from the Colorado area, was like, This is so weird seeing the comments being so far behind while we're talking to each other. Because normally I only communicate with you guys through the comments. So that's kind of funny. So if you are following the comments on the video, you can of course pull questions or whatever you want to talk about from there. But first of all, welcome.
Welcome to our...
Hello.
Well,
how are you?
I'm miserable. I
know the feeling.
Kind of high on drugs right
sound
now.
like shit, sorry.
I took so much stuff.
Well, let's say like this: 2 half guys make one
decent one,
I guess.
But blokes always get it worse. So I've got Vicks Vapor Rub, and I've got oil, and I've got drugs.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
So
he was just like, I took this and this and this. Now you come online, you're like, I took this and this and this. Guys, it's not like this is my card, this is my house, this is my wallet.
It's like, who's the sickest of us all?
Not me. I don't want to get sick. You guys stay away from me.
Sponsored by Apothecary. That's what it is.
All right, I need to tweet this.
Okay.
You keep talking.
Oh, yeah, sure.
So, Simon, just maybe introduce yourself, say a couple of things, your channel, what you're doing, and so on and so on.
Yeah, sure. I'm Simon. Stop Jabbering On. I do daily vlogs and bits and pieces like that. I was going for quite a long time. How long was I going for? About 2.5 years, nearly 3 years. And then I had a bit of a break from it while I went on honeymoon. And then came back off honeymoon and decided I'd crack back into it again. And yeah, so apart from a 2-week or so break in between, I think I've been going for about 3 years or something like that. Three and a bit years.
That's a long time.
It's a really long time.
We know you have a better half. What does she think about the daily vlogging?
She has her good and her bad days.
We all do.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes she's really cool with it. Sometimes she's not so happy about me sticking a camera in her face. I've recently, my wife is Slovakian for those people who don't watch, and I'm currently trying to learn Slovakian as well. So that's pretty cool. And so I'm doing a daily vlog in Slovakian as well as doing a daily vlog in English. And she kind of takes part more in the Slovakian ones than she does in the English ones, even though her English is perfect like you guys. It's she still kind of takes part more.
I have to admit, I'm
ones.
not an avid watcher. How hard is it to learn Slovakian?
Impossible.
Is it?
That's hilarious.
It is the stupidest language on the planet, and I do tell her this on a regular basis, so it's not anything she's never heard before. Their grammar is all over the place. It's unlike with German and Dutch. There's kind of a structure to it, and it's almost very English, because English is very Germanic anyway, and that kind of thing. Whereas Slovakian is it's almost Russian in its background. So their grammar is really weird. So, for example, one of the sentences you could say is "Uvidíme sa skoro," which means "I'll see you later," and "skoro" means later. But if somebody says to you, "Do you want a drink?" and you say "skoro," thinking you want one later, that's not right. You have to say "near skoro," which means not earlier, later.
That's kind of complicated.
It's so
Isn't that
confusing.
language like, I'm not sure if it's that one, but one is close to like Finnish, so they kind of would understand each other, but there are not many people who actually speak either, so they can actually use it to kind of decode letters and stuff, I would say.
Yeah, a little bit. With Slovakian, it's because it's in between the Czech Republic and Poland. And obviously it used to be Czechoslovakia. So the Slovakians understand the Czechs and vice versa, and the Slovakians understand the Polish and vice versa, but the Czechs don't understand Polish.
No one understands Polish people. I'm sorry, Poland. The unfortunate situation is that I've only had negative encounters with the Polish population inhabiting my little region of Dutchland. I'm so sorry. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of awesome people out there, though.
What I'd love to ask actually is what do you call it? Do you call it Holland, or do you call it Dutchland, or the Netherlands?
Yeah, Holland.
Because
I technically am from Holland. I'm from South Holland. You have North Holland, which is basically the second province above it, and you have the Netherlands, which is the actual country of it. we started calling it Dutchland because it's just a stupid thing we did.
Yeah, it's like Canada land or...
I think that a lot of the viewers also have taken over the Dutchland term because it's so easy. We all like, know what it means.
No, especially because we say Deutschland, so it's German land, and that's why we say Dutch language land. So and Canada land, obviously.
Also because when I talk to her, I don't like to say the Netherlands because it's so long. It's too long of a word.
We probably should call you English land, your country, I mean. So.
English land, I like it.
Or something like that. British land. Nah.
I will come up with something because it was like...
so how does it work? United Kingdom, is that with Ireland, and Great Britain... No, Great Britain is without Ireland, and United Kingdom is with Ireland,
the entire
right?
bit.
That's right, and it's only Northern Ireland.
Because oh my God, Ireland, so just dare to say the thing by accident, and you will be stabbed, or blown up by a car bomb.
Absolutely.
But the thing is, in Germany, when we talk about Dutch people, we say Hollander, so we use Holland.
Well, the thing is, we're not any better at it though, because when we have like football season, like whatever it is, like if it's like the European thing or the World Championships, all the stupid promotion stuff all says Holland.
Yeah.
So that's why the majority of people do it wrong. It's not technically wrong because it works, but it's one of the things. Like I think it's just the Netherlands is just too long, and people are like, we're not able to shout that in the stadiums.
All right, let's say hi to Jen, Greg, Ivan, Zach, Pit Perfect. Okay, Alan, Gunter the Snow Dogs just arrived. Hey, Jessica.
Well, she never left.
She never left. Brittenland, I kind of like that. Who did I miss? Sorry guys, who else is there? Write in the comments, please. Oh, are we dead yet?
Our usual bunch of...
I love it. Especially I keep
really
forgetting it, and he took out the vowels and everything, so it's like RW blah blah, and I'm like, how do you pronounce it?
How to speak it.
Yeah. So, and at some point I was like, are we dead yet? Okay, so every time, because I guess you have that too when you see like a username and your head doesn't really read it, just makes a word up, and that's how you see it. So I have a lot of usernames I've seen a million times but never read. So if I have to read it out, I'm like, oh, that's completely different. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
I grew up in the time that you could still pick your usernames. Like all the usernames that I have had over the past were really smart and clever because I made sure that no one would pick them. I can't imagine how hard it must be in like 5 or 10 years when everything is taken everywhere.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I
was the same on Hotmail. I got my name on Hotmail when Hotmail was first starting. Now it's like you'd have to be Simon.Skull 1977A at B.
Sorry, I forgot to.
So that's if you guys wonder like how we come up with certain YouTube channel names and everything associated with it, that's how we usually do it. We try to claim everything at once to make sure that all the things are the same. I made a mistake with Twitter because I claimed my Twitter handle somewhere in the past when it just started being a thing. I didn't think of it, and by the time that I was kind of slowly started to use it and then actively like I would use it now, I was like, it's too late to change it now because everyone who's following me now knows my handle, what it is. Yeah. And changing that would make so much more confusion happening.
And for me, I was kind of lucky to get Sara Parker in most places, not Facebook, which is annoying. So I'm like, what do I do? So I put an S behind it, Sara Parker.
Now, what's
I just
worse?
Didn't know what to do.
What is worse is people who are...
at least it changed. When I shook. Is shook the right word?
Yeah, we're waiting for him to reconnect again.
Okay, he's
there
reconnecting. There he is. Well, that was quick. That didn't take that long on there.
I know.
Where were we? Usernames.
Usernames. That
I think it was us.
It might be a combination of us. Yeah. Can you check to make sure? I will refresh here really quick. It looks like we're still streaming, but
I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like it's good here. I don't see any problems.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, YouTube also has a lot of problems.
You're back again.
Yeah, there are times where it does or doesn't work. But the worst thing of the internet is that people who squat usernames or websites, that's technically a username in the end. If you my name is so difficult, even if I wanted to use it as a username,
Nah.
Like but with my full last name, I'm like, yeah, I'm not even going to start that. Like if I'm in stores here in the U.S., I'm like, you need my name? Let me just give me my driver's license so you can just write it down.
That's what I do
it's
here.
so much easier.
That's what I do here because I kind of refuse to pronounce my last name differently, just so the Americans understand it. And yes, my last name is not Parker. So
yeah.
Fun thing at work, people call me Sara too, and because he calls me Sara anyway, so I react to both.
Yeah. But yeah, those people should die in a fire somewhere.
No.
I hate squatters. If you're not intending on using it for the thing.
Well, it depends. People make money off everything, so if
True,
you have a cool
but
name,
I see for instance, Twitter handles that are super useful that have once when the Twitter was just like the first steps and then nothing.
Maybe 50 subs in 2 years. So, and I possibly can do. I'm obviously doing something wrong. I don't know what, but then other people who I met at the same crazy and they're making a living out of it and all sorts of stuff. And they're my mates. I'm and don't get me make a living out of it myself. But if I don't, I don't. I do it because I want to make the videos. I don't do it because I want to make a living out of it. I do it because I want to
for real,
my life
for
and
sure,
I've managed to document some amazing times in my life.
I can't. It said that I couldn't connect to the server.
Yeah, I'm having technical difficulties, it's saying.
Craig is like, oh no, I'm having flashbacks to dial-up. Cindy, I'm stuck at the same point. Not yet for me.
The
Jen,
connection
I think
should be up, so depending on how it goes, we should be streaming again.
Oh, we are back.
Yeah?
So guys, what was the last
The
thing
code word is pineapple.
Yeah.
Type that in the comments.
You're not even watching.
If you see the stream, if you see the stream again, the code word is pineapple. Because the word back doesn't always mean that it works.
All right. I haven't.
What was
seen
the other one?
No, have you seen Revolution?
Sleepy Hollow is the other one.
Watch it. It's almost like Walking Dead, just with story.
No, I've not seen that one. No.
And no zombies. So you'll see. I love Revolution.
I'll have to have a look. See, Walking Dead.
That's the problem that I had with.
It's lost.
We had the problem. We watched it together, and then he couldn't come to the country. And I think would we do it?
Yeah, but I don't think he wants it.
No, I don't think he wants that. So. Anyways.
It's nothing new. He gets engaged every other week.
I didn't even know Corey was getting married.
Yeah, he's engaged. They live in Alaska.
Well,
that's what I said. I'm a terrible human being. I just pointed out the obvious. Of course,
what?
Exaggerate.
Fluffer is like at the beginning of the chat. What the hell?
The new code word is banana bread.
Start, yeah.
No, it was purple cow just now.
That's why it's new. It's new. If we're back 100%, it's banana bread.
Not buffering here, but the image quality took a dump. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's YouTube servers.
Oh yeah.
I think it's just a hint saying, guys, stop streaming. Well, I need to take something because my throat's starting to hurt a lot.
You take the kitty with you because he is disappearing now.
He's over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't
Anyways, do we have to contribute anything to the vlog discussion just now since everybody's back now? Simon, do you have anything? Yeah, the daily vlogs, the motivation and seeing other people.
And what about vlogs? Yeah, it is. I mean, it is hard. Don't get me wrong. And I've got quite a few friends who are big YouTubers, like 1 million+ subscribers YouTubers, and it is hard seeing them make such a great go of it. But they're my mates, so I'm never going to be an arsehole about it. Just a little bit of what is it that they're doing different that I'm not.
What about
yeah, why?
It's like you get inspired by stuff, you see something on YouTube and you're like, I want to do something like this, but someone else made it already. It's kind of dumb because one, not everybody watches everybody,
definitely.
And two, most things are inspired by other things. So it's like, but it still holds us back. Although we probably had a really good idea to improve it even more. So.
Yeah, it's it is hard. I mean, I watch a couple of guys, Fun for Louis and Ben Brown as well, and they've just put me onto a new guy whose name has completely escaped me right now. I can't remember his name. I'm going to have to search it out in a second. But they do their daily vlogs, but what they film is quite filmatic as well, and almost documentary-esque. And that's kind of a line I want to go down with some of the stuff I'm doing. I'm at the moment in the process of putting together an idea for a documentary. So yeah, and I'm hoping it'll go quite well. It does need a bit of funding and stuff, but yeah, hopefully if people maybe come and watch the vlogs at some point or another, they'll find out about what the idea is eventually. But I think it could be quite cool. I really like that visual vibe, kind of capturing moments in a different place and stuff. Yeah,
I don't know how, but
I do like that.
Lately there were a lot of like couple vloggers in our, how could I say that, in our sphere around us. Like people we know watch other people and they're like showing up in the comments. So I started watching other like couple vloggers and there's a certain energy going on. And I'm not sure if it's... we are different and doesn't have to be a bad thing, but I just feel maybe I'm too old for that shit now. And he's in the right age span, but maybe people just don't want to watch me because I'm so old.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe I'm the same. I mean, I'm probably one of the older.
Are you
vloggers
sure I'm
that I know.
old?
I mean, I'm older than you guys. I'm older than Clint. I'm older than Eric. I'm older than Shay.
It's at work. I'm like,
I'm fairly certain
really,
I'm
you're
older
5
than
years
you.
younger than me? I wouldn't have expected that.
I am.
Are you born
25.
in the 70s?
I know I should never ask a lady her
Yeah,
age.
see,
Go on
we
then.
both
How old
were.
are you, Sarah? I was born in the 70s. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm younger than.
Okay, I was born 77.
You won.
Something to be proud of.
Shut up.
Yes, I'm oldest. But yeah, so. But yeah, there's not many people I know online who are older than me.
Yeah.
Nolts is about the only person who's a friend of mine.
The thing is, I see like Clinton and whatever. They have family
that's about
vlogs
it,
where there are kids and whatever animals and what And then there are like young, beginning of 20s couples, which we are not because there's an age gap between us.
I didn't know that.
Shut up. Exactly, we are not in a rock band.
I'm not in a rock band. I'm not in.
And people are always like, "Why are you doing this? Who's watching you anyways?" But there are people out there who want, and
I don't see those comments.
Other people.
Oh.
Okay, the weird part is when I go to work and a couple of my colleagues are like, "Oh my God, you uploaded, and how was such and such, and what did you do there?"
Oh, it's always weird. People that
it's
we know.
It's weird if you know
what
real people. Like, you guys are real for me. You're my friends too.
But we don't see you.
We don't see you. We don't see you react. And then you don't actually come up in real life. Like, you can touch me and be like,
"No, I mean,
what did you do last night?"
No, let's rephrase that. It's not. It's different from. I go to her work sometimes to pick her up, or I drop her off and I come in for a couple of minutes when colleagues of her are like, "Hey, so how was it at the Snowda? How was it with the Huskies?" I'm like, "Huskies? Where? Oh yeah. Last week." And I'm like, in that second, I'm so flabbergasted by what they said.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, fine." I'm like,
yeah, you're like, it's completely out of context because you don't have a connection to them on that topic. It's like,
well, also because we.
What are they referring to?
Probably.
It was like when at VidCon I had a guy run up to me and just shout "morning" in my face, and I was like, "What the hell?
Yeah.
What's going on?"
It's like,
and then realised he watches the vlogs, and that's
such
kind
and
of weird.
such do nowadays?
That's,
I'm like,
oh yeah,
I'm not used to that.
We get that
So-
from time to time. People who have shown up in the vlogs or something, or people that we are friends with YouTubers that are just really busy sometimes.
Ellen just wrote, "We could come up and touch you. It's a question if we should."
Well, here's the thing: as long as you don't yell at like the dumb One Direction bitches, I'm perfectly fine with you guys.
Oh man,
Fangirls.
the very first VidCon I ever went to, it was the first time I'd ever really seen that kind of hysteria over seeing anybody. And there was Jack and Finn, and I went with a friend of mine, John. And John knows Jack and Finn, so we were like chatting, and there's just mass hysteria over these two guys walking through a hotel. It's like, what the hell's wrong with you?
Massive audience. I've already said in the past, like, I just want you guys to know, the second that I hear someone screaming my name like 6 octaves higher than it should be, when you just say, "Hey, hello," I'm going to turn around and walk the other direction. That other One Direction.
Talking about people who come up to you, because it's just mentioned in the chat too. So, yes, when was it? The other day, like 2 days ago or so, we were in Meyer and we were at the fruit section.
Yep.
Okay, and
one of the employees
comes up, and he was not what do I have to mention? He was not on his station, so we couldn't sort him to the right station. Yeah. So we knew the face, but we forgot where he's from.
He was like, the only thing I heard was like, "Hey, did you get them in the end?" It's like, and I just, because I'm already used to just saying, yeah, totally, or even because I have the problem
thanks or something.
Because I have to be honest, every single other entertainer out there forgets your name. As long as I will remember your face. Probably that's how usually I do it, or some feature that you have. But I will most definitely forget a name because I'm super terrible at those things. And I was like, I couldn't connect the link between him asking that and him, because he's at the photo department basically.
Yeah, and we were waiting for our photos for about 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So it was just trying to catch up with us if we got it. Because that's the impression we leave. People remember us, so it's not a bad thing, our combination. But But anyways, he was in a completely different section department.
He was just wearing a regular shirt. I recognized his face and his hair basically from it. So it's like after 2 to 3 minutes, I was like, "Oh, I totally know what you mean now." By did you get them? Because kind of. And by that time that I'm thinking back, my mind is like just going to a screeching halt, and it's like I forget what to say then after that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's. I have had those moments from time to time.
Oh, I feel really bad when people write something in the comments and stuff, and write something back like VidCon or something, or and they're like, "We met at VidCon," and I'm like, "I'm so sorry. There are so many people. I don't really know faces connected to usernames often."
We even have it with. Yeah.
I'm bad at remembering what I put in my own vlogs, so people will write something about the vlog. And
I have that sometimes too,
or when they just
and
I have to watch my own video.
I do that too. I watch some vlogs and I just live comment with it, and it's like, haha, I would have, lol. I should put like time marks or something when I comment.
SoundCloud has that.
By the way,
we should thank someone.
Yes,
because we actually had some mail that we
had some mail this week. Sorry,
that's a Jon Snow figurine. That's one of the Game of Thrones things. Awesome. I only know that because the other character is the character that she does the costume Egret for.
Yeah,
and apparently those
maybe we can put them together here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Next to
so that's really cool. I will not be peer pressured into doing a cosplay because I know that's going to be warm.
He would be perfect for it with his hair and his beard. Anyways, you should watch it, but you're not.
But what I want to say about
Yeah. We have to. I have to thank you, Andy, again. We also got mail from Louise and Loa.
Yes.
Who else? There was more mail. I'm sorry, whoever we just forgot.
Also, some mail is in the car still because we were very impatient. We opened it in the car.
Oh, bye, Greg.
But what I wanted to say is that sometimes I have the problem that we get a lot of mail from the same kind of people sometimes, and even though I love reading the mail, there's sometimes so much from one person that I don't remember what they actually said. So it's very hard to respond back with the or in my cases, when we receive mail, I throw the envelope away that we got it in, and if they send us something to send back, I put that on the piano behind the writing desk, and I put the letter in the cabinet because we keep all the cards and letters that we get and drawings and whatever. But I don't always remember what is what, and not always do I remember what someone had sent us or what someone had written us. So I do, if you haven't received, because some of you guys have received letters that I'm just very open on. Like, I have no clue what you guys send us or what you had said in the letter. But thank you so much for sending something, because it's really cool having a P.O. Box, because a P.O. Box, other than the times that we have spam, is the only good thing about mail that we can have, because our own mailbox outside sucks. Only stupid stuff comes in there. The P.O. Box, regardless of from where it's from, who it's from, what it is, it's always awesome. It's always something fun, and it's always something enjoyable to read or to see.
Yep.
So even if we would get 1,000 letters, I would still try to read every single one of them and, of course, respond. But it's so hard to remember sometimes what someone said, because at that time, I'm like, oh, that's really cool, and I forget to write it down. So right now we have, I'm not kidding, I'm so sorry if Louise is actually watching, I have 9 envelopes that she has sent over the last 6 months.
Yeah.
And every time last time I already sent 3 or 4 envelopes that she had sent, because she sends multiple letters per month or in a period of 2 or 3 months. So it's very hard to keep up with it sometimes. So now I have 9 envelopes that I need to put letters in for the same person. So I'm trying to figure out something cool. So I really hope, don't send anything for at least a week and a half, so I can start writing and send that out. But yeah, thank you.
You're welcome. Anyways, I'm spending a lot of time on Facebook lately. I used to hate Facebook, but I guess I'm just following the right users now, especially stuff like Bored Panda. They always have awesome stuff coming. Anyways, so I'm amazed how people react to one topic and then 0 replies to other things. So we have, I don't know if you have seen it, Heart of YouTube going right now. And I started pre-scheduling stuff, and in between I ask random questions like, how's the weather in the other end of the world because we have a thunderstorm, whatever. So I got like a massive reply. Or today I was wondering, I just posted a question how they started on YouTube and when. I already have 40 replies or so.
Wow.
And I just wanted to put it in our first video at the end. So with 40 replies, I'm like, we could just turn that in one video without even showing our face. That's another thing. I'm not sure. Maybe you can help us because you're not us. We have Heart of YouTube, but I'm almost afraid to show my face on Heart of YouTube because I don't want to ruin the flow. I don't want to break it because my face all of a sudden is on the video. Does that make sense?
Yeah, every single... Yeah.
It shouldn't be NerdishByNature connected. I would just host the show, or he would host the show.
The thing is, it is not NerdishByNature. It's specifically
something different. It's for the YouTube community. And we are part of the YouTube community. Yeah. And I started off more as a supporter, like a YouTube community member.
You started it
Yeah.
as you in the background as support. I think Jessica also does a lot of things in the background from time to time.
Yeah, right now it's mainly me.
Yeah. But like in the beginning, it was a couple of other people that also wrote here and there. I mean, I from time to time have posted an article on there, but I really need to have a reason to type stuff because I'm really terrible at my social media. I mean, I've been doing I enjoy doing the Fluffy by Nature things because
that's good. So
if you've noticed, posts, they're never written by us; they're written by the kitties. They're always written by Cass or by Finn. And I always address us as human servants because that's what we are to them.
Ellen was just like, is Heart of YouTube your project? I followed it and never relished.
Where is the comment?
Who was running it? Yeah, that's what I thought, but I was like, is relish maybe a new word? I
think
don't
it's
know.
gonna be
It's probably
realised.
something British.
I like the idea of Heart of YouTube being different from Nerdish by Nature. Yeah, it's definitely different from Nerdish by Nature. It's not a daily vlog, but we were thinking about having like shows for the themed days, like Music Maker Monday. So basically, it's like, hey, we found this awesome channel, blah blah. Catherine makes music in her basement, and during daytime she makes cookies in her kitchen. I don't know, stuff like
the
that.
end goal with
just
that
like watch our videos, show a little snippet, and then just link people to the channel, something like that. Do you think that would work, or is it better to have a more neutral without us?
Well, I mean, the end goal would be that we actually have people working for us or for the page channel thing.
I mean,
that
it would
just
be
are basically the faces for it.
Yeah, what would be cool would be different people per day that host different shows. But again, Simon, what do you think? Would it be better like to have it more so people don't actually know who's behind it, or actually show hosts?
I just
let him talk.
No.
I think you don't need to know who's behind it. Actually, I don't think. I think it's just better just being ran as it is. I think it works really well. As a group, I think it's a really good group, and it doesn't need to have a face to it.
However, I want to start videos on
YouTube,
so we actually have at least one video plus also intro. Basically, I want to ask people that they make 60-second videos about their channel, so we can actually put those videos on our channel on Heart of YouTube and just post it out. But then again, someone needs to introduce it, so should it just be text on a red screen or something? I don't know. I'm like, I want to start this. I wanted to start this a month ago.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, it's a little bit like, I don't know if you've ever seen the videos that were on the YouTube orbit. They had their own page, and basically it was just, Ergo had an intro made, but it wasn't specific to the video, and then the person in the video would introduce themselves in the video instead. So
I think the idea with the different hosts seems to be, Cindy just says different hosts for different shows makes it very collab-like, which is kind of the thing behind it. The issue is, I have a couple of people who would like to do it, but they don't have time because they have to run their own channels, obviously. Especially if you're a daily vlogger. I mean, you already make at least one video per day. So, I just think it could be really like good for the community and kind of forming different like connections and help people, but I don't know how. I don't want to screw it up.
Yeah, no, I think.
Well, I don't know.
Well, we've been running for an hour and 50 minutes.
We kind of ignored the Bond thing, should we?
I know. No. Well, I mean.
Oh, blimey.
Yes,
you do. I'm sorry.
I mean, it would also be nice.
I didn't even notice the time.
My,
I need to get
my
some
nose
sleep.
is starting to block up even more.
Yeah, and I should.
My headache is gone, so that's one plus point.
I need to edit the vlog. He's sick.
Yeah. So at least I can. I now have problems breathing. So if you've noticed, I'm like breathing through my mouth the entire time.
All right, let's pick the winner.
So the thing was, before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I have to show you something.
Yes.
It's before I kill you, Mr. Bond. I need to show you blank, and
my pink elephant, my hairy pussy cat, which was from you, my grey pussy, my jelly tots. My latest range of Grumpy Cat toys that Jurre sold me. A porno. My big gun.
I saw my favorite in there. That wins automatically.
My 10-foot flagpole.
My 10 foot.
10 foot. 10 feet? 10 foot.
Yeah.
Sorry. My voodoo doll of you, Mr. Bond. My giant black dildo. Jurre made me type that.
Well, it actually is bigger, blacker dick, but yeah, that also works.
My buffering wheel.
That card is legitimately in the game, by the way.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
it is. That's why he brings it up all the time.
Yeah, it's like if that card's there are a couple of cards. Because the thing is, I've played the game so many times with the card, not the actual card game, but you have the cards digitally too. I've played it so many times that I know which cards are in there, and there are at least 4 cards that instantly win regardless of whatever else is being thrown on the table, because I'm juvenile like that. I really am.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was it, the big black dildo?
Yeah, Simon, which one would you pick?
Yeah. I do like Giant Black Dildo.
Innuendo.
I also like My Big Gun, because that does have possible innuendo meanings. But I think I'll probably have to go for my latest range of Grumpy Cat toys that you sold me.
Simon gives Simon a point. I'm just reading the last thing. Different hosts for different shows. We already had that. Is YouTube challenges a bad suggestion for users that don't normally have a channel? Ask everyone to submit a video talking and showing their pet or do something, or missing them. I'm the point completely.
No, I like that idea.
Yeah, I thought about like weekly or bi-weekly challenges. So people who normally don't have people are always like, I want to make videos, but I don't have an idea what to do. So I used to have 1 minute challenges, but that's kind of, I didn't have the time to keep up with that, so I stopped that. But that would be something. And like a recap show, which he wanted to do, basically all the featured people we had
talk
just
about
in
the
one
things that happened last week on the Facebook page. But there are a couple of YouTube channels out there that do something similar with their audience. I mean, FilmRide is one of those channels that, I mean, I've been there since they started with like 10 subscribers, so for me it's like close to home. They actually started doing, I think it's FilmRide Mondays. I'm not sure if they do it at the moment. I don't think so. But basically they started doing sort of like a Monday challenge thing where they had to they asked their viewers to recreate a thing. Was it either a scene or a gimmick or a style or something with the music or something that made them make a little short video. And some of the YouTube channels that got featured there actually did really damn good, and some of them actually started growing because of that. So if you guys have something like that and you need a reason to make videos, basically like the olden days where people would make reply videos, the actual reply videos.
Yeah, I hate that they actually took away the video responses.
Yeah,
that's dumb. That's dumb.
Yeah, that's how a lot of YouTubers actually started getting friendly with each other, because they saw a reply video about something. Mm-hmm. And I mean, we have the vlogs for that, so we can talk about things in the vlogs. I mean, we talk about Best Record from time to time because, well, I mean, they live kind of close to us. And we talk about Jessica from Gone to the Snow Dogs because, well, I mean, they're good friends of ours. So those things come up for us, so we don't have to make a separate video about that talking.
What's also possible, what I thought about, which will be part of the heart of YouTube, is the tag challenges, but new tag challenges. So we basically give out a tag challenge and everybody can just post their response videos to us on the Facebook page, and we feature the best ones or however much we get on our channel, depending. If we all of a sudden get like 100 videos, we obviously can't put all 100 on there because nobody would.
That's a good luxury problem to have, though.
I know, but I'm just saying we would probably just feature the best ones and interlink to everybody, and everybody can support each other and say, oh, awesome, I did this, you did this is awesome. So just give people just a starting point, I guess, and make it easier. That's why we currently, Vida just started Vlog Every Day in April. I set up
filthy casuals.
I set up a thread every day, basically Vida 1, Vida 2, so people can post their videos and can support each other. And then we have questions like, are we daily vloggers allowed to post here? And I'm like, yes, I guess. I mean, you don't call it Vida, but you vlog every day in April. No, because
we're not filthy casuals.
Shut up. I appreciate the fact that people actually do. The thing is, Vida is not like a daily vlog as far as I normally perceive it. People who do Vida actually put more effort in their videos. It's
like a month of.
We are putting effort in it too, but you know what I mean. It's not just a normal daily vlog.
We have a cookie cutter system that works for every single day. Like we have the exact same vlog, the exact same things on there. I mean, that's how vlogs work in general. I mean, we do the exact same processing in the end, and it turns out the same way it should be. If not, then we're doing something wrong, probably. I'm sorry, guys, for my snotting. I'm doing my best not to get like a big like loogie hang
from my nose. Well, his energy is really good considering he was really grumpy.
I'm high. I took so much drugs.
Yeah.
And I'm like being baked by like lights, so I'm good. But either way, guys, we're going towards the 2-hour mark. You need to go to bed, by the way. So, guys, thank you for joining us today. For those who were in the comments,
we need to finish our. I put our last. Did you see what Nerdish Live did?
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us.
You can't just stop the live stream.
I'm not done yet. Simon, thank you for joining us today because it was so much fun. It makes live stream so much easier to talk to a third person sometimes.
Simon,
Not being myself.
Simon, subscribe to Simon. I'll put his description. Well, you can just probably click on his username. Simon just typed something.
Yeah. Make sure you check him out. He is,
Simon says this is my username.
Simon says, oh my god. You can make that a little show. Simon says.
Did you ever do that? Did you have a Simon Says show?
Every single evening in bed. Simon says.
I try that. It never happens.
Before we end the stream, let's go through the last one, which is always our ender, which is, oh my god, did you see what Nerdish Life did on their live stream? They blinked. Something that is highly unlikely to happen, synchronized twerking. The entire... Oh my goodness, now it's making me a different... the entire bulbous buffin skit in that's probably something that it's really hard.
What is that?
Buffon skit in German. Okay.
Buffon
is a big hairstyle.
Buffon.
I'm not sure what the Buffon skit is though. So.
They did the script of their new film, The Nerdish Takeover. Ooh, Taken 3. A threesome, of course, all the time. And was there a last one?
I think that was the last one. Guys, I'm disappointed.
No, it's okay.
I think that was it.
Cindy gets a point.
Yeah.
Because it's the most unlikely one for today.
Yes.
And I'm sick, and I just really, really need to blow my nose really badly.
Oh, you poor baby. Simon, any last words? Simon says.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I've
actually really enjoyed it.
How long will you be in the other country for?
Definitely.
Okay. Well, enjoy.
I fly over tomorrow
Do you know
night,
how the weather
I'm
will
there
be?
until next Friday.
Oh yeah, you wrote something about skiing, right?
It's snowing at the moment, so we're going.
That's ridiculous. Anyways, enjoy.
Yeah, we're going skiing on Sunday, as long as I'm feeling okay.
So guys,
we'll have you back at any time you're allowed and have time.
Thank you.
That's why I said it.
Exactly. Well, guys, thank you for joining us today live, and if you're watching afterwards, of course, we hope it was watchable with all the gaps in between. I've actually tried to watch it. It always seems to work. So, guys, we'll be back next week, and otherwise you can see us through the regular vlogs. Okay, time to blow my nose. Are you ready?
No, we're not doing moosh. So.
No, we don't do moosh. Good night, guys.
What are we? Let's. I don't know.
What do you know?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition. Bye.